I go? Are you blind? Can't you see I'm going out?
Your food.
I'm not hungry. Take your food.
What do you mean by that? I mean, when did that one start?
When did what start? Am I supposed to explain myself to you before I reject food? Onafo ikonaba. I am not hungry.
No, stop behaving like a child now. He hasn't come to this at all. Please, Biko, come and eat. Come and eat. Biko. Please. See, I am doing this thing for our own good. And for the good of your late brother's children. No. Okay. Just look at it this way. Just imagine yourself in your late brother's shoes. Imagine that you're the one that is dead. And your own brother and your wife are trying so hard to close down your lineage. Tell me, how will you feel? You're not saying anything. Okay. Let us do it this way. Let me get a good woman for you to marry. A good woman that will be your wife, that will take care of you and help you have a family of your own. Please, at least do it for your loving late brother. Is right. Yes, she's right.
How is she right?
Okay, I want you to understand it this way. Traditionally, those children belongs to your brother. And any money you are spending on them, you are spending it for the sake of blood relation. Yes. I don't think it's right for you to force the woman. I suggest you go and marry, get your own children, then spend the money on them. Yes.
You're a very wicked person, Innocent. You're a good friend.
How?
You are not a good friend at all. You're a very wicked person. So you knew this thing all this while and you did not tell me. Why?
How do you mean?
How do I mean?
Are you a kid?
Am I a kid? You too, are you a kid? Now I know you planned it. Yes, this is a plan. Think I don't know? Idiot.
How did I plan?
You are still asking me. I'll tell you, it is a plan. You plan with her to shift me, let me go, shift me aside, so you will go there. Or where? Or where? Eh? You want to go there, you think I don't know?
See,
Idiot. Okay, get out of my house.
She's right, I will, but I've said all I have as a good friend. You can't force her. A man force where?
Mama, you will not believe it. He has stopped eating my food.
Yeah.
He doesn't even talk to me anymore. In fact, his character just changed immediately I told him I am not interested anymore.
My daughter, I know it must come to this. But don't worry, very soon he will understand the truth. Don't worry.
I even promised him that I will get him a good girl for him to marry.
Yes.
He did not respond though. Yeah. He did not say anything. He just pretended like he did not hear anything I said and walked away.
He didn't say anything. My daughter, don't worry. Don't worry. I know he is going to frustrate you. But when that frustration comes, don't succumb. I said, don't succumb. Keep on serving him his food and let him keep on rejecting it. Nah, try to keep an amandem more. Nagota?
Thank you very much.
Only please be careful. You know we don't have anybody to talk for us. I ain't wait one I am one beacon.
No problem. Mama, did you cook?
Yes, there is food in the kitchen. Get some there.
Wait. Isioma. Hey! My dear. Agnes.
Hey! Agnes.
My goodness. Isioma.
When did you come back?
My dear, I came in last night.
Hey, whoa, Chai. Welcome. Hey, welcome.
Thank you. Isioma, I'm very sorry. I heard what happened to your husband. You know, I was actually planning to come back at the time the thing happened. But you know this northern side is very far from this place. I couldn't make it. In fact, I was actually telling my mother when I came in that I'll come and see you this evening. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Forget about it. I have gotten over it and I have forgotten it. Enugo, that one is not an issue. So tell me, how are your children and your husband?
Iho. Which husband? My dear, I'm no longer married to him.
What do you mean by that? Hey, so what of your children?
My dear, that man is not a good person. There is no day that passes without him hitting me. I had to divorce him.
Divorce? To that extent? Hi. So I hope you came back with your children.
I only had a baby girl for him. She's living with him.
Hi. It's okay. I mean, thank God you came back with your life. That is the most important thing.
I'm so happy I came back intact. In fact, let's forget about that man. How have you been coping?
Thank God. Thank God.
Anyway, it's okay. I'm actually rushing somewhere. I will come to your house in the evening to see you so that you will give me more gist. I need to hear what has been happening to you.
You? Please come. I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, I'll see you later.
I'll be waiting for you. If you still see me as your best friend, just do this thing for me, Bikon. Oh? Bikon, do this for me. Oh? Just do it for me. Do this for me.
Isioma, wait. Do you realize what you're asking me to do? That I, Agnes, should marry your brother-in-law? Mbao, you know I just came out from one hell of a marriage from the man that calls himself my husband. Now you want me to enter another hellfire? I can't do it all.
This one will not be like that. Trust me. It will not be like that at all. You see this Anayo that I'm talking to you about? He is a very good man. Very kind. He will take care of you. He will make you happy. Very happy. Oh?
But why are you asking me to do this? Am I the only lady in this village? I mean, go out there, look for another lady to do this for you. I can't do it. I can't.
It is true that you're not the only girl in this village. But my heart accepts you. Oh, please just do this for your friend.
Let me ask you. Why are you insisting that I should be the one to marry your brother-in-law? And why must you be the one to choose a wife for him?
You will not understand. Eh? Please, come and remove this rope from my neck. Inugo, eh? You know we're very close. Eh? On Adabalai. I bluzy Unyedi. Loni enoni. If any Adabasizi enoni. Eh? It will work out very well. So please, do this for me. Eh? Please.
Okay. Just allow me sleep over it. Let me think about it at least.
Oh, okay. It's good. Think about it. But good thoughts, so. Oh?
It's okay, I'll think about it. Come and see me off. I need to be so bad. But still, I have heard you.
I want us to talk.
You want us to talk or you want to talk?
Okay. I want to tell you something.
I'm listening.
We're going to have a visitor tomorrow.
You are going to have a visitor. Not me. Not we. Okay? If you want to have a visitor, have the visitor. Whoever, him or her, that's your business. Don't involve me in it. Simple. Who is the visitor?
That's what you should have asked me since now. I have found a girl for you to marry. And I've even discussed with her and she has accepted. I just want her to come here tomorrow and visit so that at least you can see her.
You found a girl for me to marry? Who sent you? Huh? How do you even know that I'll like the person you found?
If it's that one, leave it. You will like her. She's a very good girl. All I want is for you to give me permission to ask her to come here tomorrow. That's all.
Until she comes.
Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. And most importantly, thank you for agreeing to marry my brother-in-law. I am so happy.
I'm very happy too.
Hi, Ali is the truth. Ngwan, let me go inside and continue with what I was doing, eh?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. I like this.
When you finish, make yam porridge for me.
That one is not important. I will do it. Ngwanonne.
Remember what I told you. Once you get home, tell your father that in the next 2 days, I will come with my kinsman. Officially, come and see him.
Don't worry, I will not forget. I'll tell him.
Don't forget to. No time. For another man will come on.
No, nobody's stopping me. I need to go now.
So soon. You know what's going on.
I have something to do at home. I need to go.
See you.
My daughter, are you sure about what you are going to go into? It's barely a week you came back from your first husband's house. And now you want to marry again. Now tell me, how sure are you that this one will be better than the former one?
Papa, you don't have to worry. This particular man in question is a very good man. I'm certain you will like him. And what makes it nicer is that his brother-in-law too is your mama friend.
Well, since you have both discussed and agreed to marry each other, who am I to say? Well, let them come first, and I will know what to say. Meanwhile, send for them.
It's okay, Papa. Thank you very much. Don't worry, I know you will like him. He's a very nice person. Let me check my feelings first.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, Papa, thank you.
I am. Hey. Hi. I'll go show you. I'll go show you. I ate the one with jelly. Oh.
Anaya, my love, please take very good care of my daughter and let me know when you are ready for the traditional marriage and the dress ceremony. I'm looking forward to it.
No problem. I will not disappoint you, sir.
That's all right. And Isioma, my daughter, you're a very good friend.
You don't have a problem. I will.
One more thing. We will soon come for the traditional marriage. One Nwokoye Diego. All of my Diego. Put that one.
I'm ready to go to the market so that I can buy the foodstuffs, come back and cook soup. From there, I'll now go to the children's school so I can pay their lesson fees.
All these things you mentioned now, how do they concern me?
that you give me money now, like I told you last night.
I will give you money. Like you told me. Woman, whatever you want to cook, and whatever bills you have to pay, you will do that with your own money, not my money. Is it clear? Is it clear?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is very simple. I have a family right now. I'm married. Okay? So I will concentrate on my family. You concentrate on yourself and your children. How is it difficult to understand? Leave me alone now. I'm doing mental work here.
When did that one start?
I will tell you. It started the very day. That very day in your game. You told me that we have nothing to do again. I should go and marry. That's what you said, right? You said I should go and marry. You even found a woman for me. Beautiful. I'm now married to her. What is your problem now? Leave me alone. You have your own children. Take care of them. Let me take care of my family. Leave me alone.
So, Chedu, what about the money now? So that I can go and buy things and cook, so that my children can eat.
The money I have with me, I will give to my wife. She'll go to the market, buy things for us to eat. Okay? Cook for me, you'll be happy. You, find a way to take care of your family, your children.
What are you searching for?
I'm checking the pots to see if I can find any food so that my children will eat when they come back.
I actually gave them the last food in the pots before they left for school this morning. But I thought you said you wanted to collect money from my husband to buy food items from the market. What happened?
I went to him, but he said he's still busy.
Huh? He is too busy to give you money. Wait, I'm coming. And then I heard him raising his voice at you. What's the problem?
There is no problem.
There is no problem?
No problem at all.
Are you sure?
No problem, don't worry. See, maybe you should collect the money from him yourself. Oh, I need to rush to my children's school, so I need to sort some things out with their teacher. Oh?
It's okay, you run along. Let me meet him and collect the money from him. Oh?
Daddy, you're hungry. Daddy, I'm hungry.
And who is your daddy? Huh? Can I be your daddy? For your information, I am not your father. Is that clear? I am not your father. Your father died a long time ago. Hear me? Ongo, get out from here.
But Daddy, we are calling you Dad all this while.
That is my point. From now on, stop calling me dad. Hear me? I am no longer your father. Get out!
What is happening? Jenny. Why are you crying?
They are very hungry. They have not eaten anything since.
Son, we made food. There's food in the kitchen. I made something very nice. Take them inside and give them food to eat. Oh?
Which food? Which food? Give to who? Don't touch any food in this house. When I'm not, don't.
I don't understand you anymore. What is with you and this attitude? Wait, Jeregodo, is there something you are not telling me?
Children, come with me, please. Where is Chisu?
He's sleeping. Then have you eaten some? Okay. I just want that you to answer.
See, yeah, go. Okay.
What is all this? Eh? Why are you doing this? Okay, even if I offended you, did the children offend you too? Why are you treating them like this? It's not fair. Oh. It's not fair at all. It's not fair. Not fair.
Hey, I'm telling you. We're not here when they concluded this meeting. I mean, when the president called her. At least she should have used her initiative to know she should have talked to, few persons rather than putting her family matter down.
I was itching to hear what the president was telling her. Because I knew she was getting the passion of her life.
Not there. It was there.
Enough. Let me tell you what I want to tell both of you so you can go and sleep. Stop disturbing the peace of this home. From tomorrow, both of you will stop cooking together. From tomorrow, it ends this night. No more cooking together.
My husband, I don't understand you. How do you mean?
What do you not understand? It is very simple. If this person, if she wants to cook, let her cook for herself and her those things that she calls children. You hear me? Let them eat their own food. It's not our business. And you, my beautiful wife, if you want to cook, beautiful, okay? You cook for your loving husband and yourself. We eat together and we'll be happy, okay? Let them eat their own. That is how it will be from tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow I'll give you enough money. You go to the market, buy kitchen utensils and enough food stuff for just me and you, husband and wife, to enjoy.
Is this what you discussed with Isioma?
Woman, I do not need to discuss anything with anybody before taking a stand in my house. Everybody else. Good night.
My husband.
Okay.
Wait. You said you made this decision on your own. Did you bother to ask Isioma and I if this decision of yours is suitable for us before you concluded?
I do not need to seek anybody's permission in my own house, okay? Before I do anything I want to do or say anything I want to do. Never, okay? I am the man of the house.
Super! I said no! This one will not work. Man of the house, this is kitchen matters and it concerns women, not men. All you need to do is ask for your food and we will serve you your food.
It will not work. It will not work. In my own house. My decision is final and nobody will change it. Nobody!
Anna. Isioma. So you won't talk? You don't want to say anything?
What do you want me to say? He says he's the man of the house. And whatever he says stands. I don't know, but you go.
What was the meaning of that?
Meaning of what?
The meaning of what you just said.
What do you meaning of what I said? Isn't it clear enough? Eh? What is so difficult in what I said? Can't a man make a decision in his own house and he stands? Eh? What? Must you people cook together?
Wait, my husband. Is this something you're hiding from me?
I'm not hiding anything. But there is a reason. There's a reason for it.
Okay, so what is this reason of yours?
Okay, fine. Since you will not let me be, I'll tell you. She's seen a man. She is seeing a man. A very bad man, evil man. And I've told her, stop seeing this man. She will not listen to me. So it's better I just cut it off completely. Every relationship, you know, anything that's bringing us together, we cut it. Let her stay on her own. Because I know that if that man finds out that I do not want both of them together, he may give her something to put in my food. Poison. And he will just kill me. So let's leave it that way. Simple.
Is that all?
What do you mean is that? So what I just said now is not enough reason?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But at least you should have told me this before calling us to tell us what you just said. But it's alright, I will talk to her.
Don't talk to her, there is no point. It's not necessary. My word stands. Even if you talk to her and she says she's not going to see the man anymore, I don't care. I have said what I want to say. No more cooking. Relationship, no. Let her stay on her own.
You don't have to do that now. I said I will talk to... How about the children?
They've gone to school.
Anyway, that's good. Well done, eh? Isioma, there is something I want to discuss with you. Let's sit down.
I can't sit down. I need to finish this. And you know I will still cook. Oh, let's talk here.
Okay. I actually discussed with my husband concerning us cooking separately. And he told me something.
What did he tell you?
He said, in fact, I actually asked him why his behavior changed towards you and your children. He said his annoyance is that you've been seeing another man outside. And he has asked you to stop seeing this man because the man is not a good person. But you have refused. Why now? Why? Please, if what my husband is saying is true, try and stop seeing this man and maybe see somebody else so that at least peace could reign in this family. Oh?
You mean Anayo said that?
Yes.
Ne, you will not understand. But believe what I'm telling you today. I am not seeing anybody. Cha-cha.
What? You mean he was lying to me?
Of course.
What is the problem? What is happening? Isioma said she is not seeing anyone. So I'm wondering what the problem is. And let me remind you, my husband, in case you have forgotten. One of the reasons I got married to you was because Isioma talked me into it. She said so many good things about you, and that was why I agreed to marry you. I don't know, you should at least try to pay her back for a good deed, instead of turning against her with this whole attitude of yours.
So you now chose to believe her instead of me?
No, it's not like I believe her instead of you. It's just that I've known Isioma for a very long time. And I know what she's capable of doing. She doesn't lie. So I have every reason to believe her.
She doesn't lie. That means I lie. Okay? I lie. So I am now a liar, your husband.
Where are you going to?
Where am I going to? I'm going to your great grandmother's village.
Oh, we haven't finished talking, Mama.
To do. I need to feed these children. They are very hungry.
Don't worry, it's okay. I prepared something very nice. I'm sure they will like it. Don't worry, let me just go in and get it. And drop this.
done to you? Why are you being so mean to us? Eh?
You're very stupid. You are very, very stupid. Is that why you told my wife that I lied against you? Eh?
Did you not lie? Did you not lie?
Listen to me, for your information, they are no longer my children. You hear me? And whatever was happening to those children, they are your children. Take care of them, okay? I am married now, I have a wife. Very soon I'll have my own children. Let me take care of my family. Leave me alone.
You are married now? Hey, don't forget that wife that you're talking about is my best friend. And I found her for you.
And so, are you the first person to find a wife for somebody? You just say I'm whining. Can't I speak and let's say something in my own house? Eh? Can't I place an order in my own house?
In your own house? Your house? Hey, this is your house, that you're always singing like a... Have you forgotten that it was built by my late husband?
Exactly the point. Exactly the point. Late, that means he is dead. Or even late to me, he is dead. So I have inherited the house as his only surviving brother, making me the man of the house.
It's you. Anayo, do not forget that Ifechukwu and Chisom are your biological children. You fathered them. So why are you being mean to your own blood? Eh?
So you know. So you know, biological. Culturally, no, they are no longer my children. That's exactly what you said. You said it that they are no longer that it is my brother's name they are answering. No, Oedipu is my brother's name. So when you hate come at those children completely, take care of them. Even if you do, leave me alone.
Jesus Christ. So this is what has been going on in this house. Anayo.
See, I don't have your time, oh.
See this one? Which time? Do I need your time? I don't need it. Take it. Your time on Enyen Dwebie. I don't want it, though. All I want from you is to know your responsibilities towards those children. That is all.
Go and wake my late brother. Let him.
Hey! Hey! How? Hey!
What is it? Why are you screaming?
Shut up! Look at me, Chono.
Anayo. Wait, Jerry. So this is the game you and Isioma have been playing.
Which game?
Imagine which game? Anayo, I heard everything. From the first to the last. Anayo. So you are the father of Isioma's children?
Of course I am their father because they are my late brother's children. My brother is dead. That makes me their father. It's very simple now.
Your late brother's children? And who impregnated Isioma? Wait. So this is the way you and Isioma have been playing on my intelligence. Fooling me in this house! Hey! Now I can put 2 and 2 together. When I ask you what your problem with her is, you will tell me something different. And when I ask Isioma what the problem is, she says something different entirely. Hey, Agnes. Now listen to me, Mayo. It's either you choose me or you choose Isioma. I must say choose. What? You will tell Isioma, that witch, and her little imbeciles to leave this house. Have you heard me?
Relax. This thing is...
Don't tell me to relax. Listen to me and listen good. I repeat, Isioma and her little parasites must leave this house. I have spoken, and so shall it be. Hey! So you brought me to this house to eat your waste pea. What? What do you mean? What? Oh, So this is the game you both have been playing on me. Mua, Agnes. Now listen to me, you cheat. If by this time tomorrow, I meet you and those little imbeciles you call children, you will see what I will do to you.
Tell. What did you say? I should leave this house that was built by my late husband. I'm very sure you're joking.
No, I will leave the house with my late father. Mua, Agnes, joking. Okay, no problem. Sit down. Relax as the queen that you are. If I meet you here tomorrow, you won't like yourself.
Agnes, forget this thing that you're saying. If you want us to talk, then sit down, let us sort things out.
Sort what out? You and who? Is your matter? There is nothing to talk about. Nothing, because I have heard everything. And you know, the more you talk, it aggravates my anger. And you know what that means? Murder. Isioma, don't say I did not warn you. Leave this house. This is it. I want you to stay away from my husband, but you did not listen. Now, you and this mistake, these things you call children, should leave this compound. I said leave! Husband snatcher! Pretender!
Anayo, so you're just there, watching. You're there watching a woman that I personally brought for you to marry, throwing my things out of the house, and you're not doing anything or saying anything. She's asking my children and I to leave our house, and you're not doing anything about it.
What do you want me to do? Huh? I'm asking you, what do you want me to do? When I go for my as if that was not enough for you. You personally brought the person I'm married. I'm married to her now. She's not my wife. You can't stay with you now. You can't have two wives here. So leave.
You miss. Come, Amusu. I hope you're not looking for a way to lure my husband into sleeping with you again before you leave this house. I hope that's not what you're trying to do.
Anayo, have you forgotten that this house was built by my late husband? Have you forgotten?
Have you also forgotten that he is dead? Late. Late means dead. Ongo, he cannot come back. So I'm his only surviving brother. I'm taking over the house. I'm the man of the house now. The wife of the man of the house says she cannot live with you. Why is it so difficult for you to understand? Now, woman, get out.
Go now. Go! Oh yeah? Stop for us. Follow her. Come, where are you going to? Come and pack your things. Come. If you don't pack them, I will burn everything to ashes. Come and pack your load. If your mommy will not pack it, come. Okay. Witch, you brought me here and you want to take over the house that you brought me into. Amusu, husband snatcher, pretender. Go back to your mother's house and look for people's husband to sleep. Not my husband. This is my...
Where did this thing happen?
In the morning. She woke up this morning and started throwing my things out of the house. Just like that.
Mrs. Money, all these things are the Anaya, where's your wife?
She's inside.
What problem?
She's not feeling well.
Anayo, go and call your wife. Or do you want us to find you?
Agnes, are you not aware that we elders are here? You don't want to talk? Anyway, let's put that one aside. We understand that you threw Isoma's properties out to this place. Now listen to me. Before we talk anything about this issue, I want you to gently pick all these things one after the other and take them inside. Am I not talking to somebody? I said gently pick all these bags one after the other and take them inside.
Eh? Yes.
Are you deaf? Do exactly what he asked you to do before Amadi strikes you dead.
Amadi, you are here and your wife standing there disobeying us.
Take those things inside. Take them inside.
It's again.
Help me pick the things and take them inside.
Are you deaf? Come and do what I asked you to do.
So, Agnes, you have the guts to throw Isoma's property out of the house built by her own late husband. Do you know how this house was built? And now you're here, your husband did not contribute a kobo to build this house. I hear you are claiming the owner.
Ichie, what kind of insult is this now?
Come on, shut up. Shut up, Anayo. Look at you. Eh? You call yourself a man. You're not even ashamed that a woman that you married only yesterday is just driving you about like a wheelbarrow. Eh? You should be ashamed of yourself. Look, if you don't take your time, we the elders, we personally send you out of that house. If you are looking for a house where you will control everybody, then go and build your own. Build your own and not another person's house.
Now you listen to me, Agnes. That your husband was sleeping with Isoma before and have 2 children with him is not the reason you should be treating her and her children like this. What is wrong with you? See, a man has every right to marry as many women as he wants. If you wish not to be seeing Isoma and her children around, then you persuade your husband to build his own house. I will not warn you again.
And if this continues, we have no option than to share the house for you people. As for Isioma, don't worry, calm down. It will never happen again. Nobody has the right to send you out of your late husband's house. Instead, they will leave the house.
Please, my elders, I want to ask something.
Go ahead, our in-law.
Now that there is trouble in this house, how will my daughter Isioma and her children be taken care of?
I think it's a joke. Anayo is here now.
Whose husband? Never.
Have you seen him?
Never. My husband will not take care of anybody. Mba.
Our in-law.
You see what I mean?
Our in-law. Relax your mind. With the elders, we'll talk about it.
That is it.
Isioma, your daughter and her children will be fine. Nothing will happen to them. Okwagi. Ichie. Okay. Kala ko na fam no ngozo.
Are you not done with what you're doing? I want to lock up my phone. Hey, Jill. Are you there? I am talking to you. I said I want to lock up my parlor. So go in, pick anything you have so I can lock up my door.
You want to lock your house? Agnes, why do you like looking for trouble? Why do you like looking for trouble? Why can't you just stay on your own? Live your life and allow a poor widow to live her own life.
It's your you are my problem. You're acting like you don't know what is wrong with you. You are my problem. Leave this house even for me. Go and pick whatever you need. Let me lock my door quietly. Now that I'm shouting and nobody's hearing my voice, you will not do it quietly. Please, go in, pick whatever you have so that I can lock up my door. You don't want to listen. Hey! Anyway, I don't have your time. Since you want to stay here and continue your makeup, you won't go in and take what you need. Let me lock up my door. What? Come! It's your thing I'm scared of you. It's your ma. I'm on my mind. It's your ma. It's your ma. It's your ma. It's your ma.
How could you allow a fellow woman to beat you like this? Where were your hands when she was hitting you? Get back, did she tie your hands behind? It's just to show that you are my wife. Fight her back.
You see her muscles. You see the punches she gives to me. You see her muscles.
Wait.
Ow!
So all those things has been happening in that house?
Yes.
Does your mom know about it? What did she say or do about it?
What do you expect her to say? Eh? What do you expect her to do about it? You know she has her own problems. She has been very depressed because of the fact that my brother who traveled to the city 20 years ago has refused to come back, not even when my father died. Pain has been weighing her down, so I don't want to add more pressure and problems on her already existing problems.
I'm so sorry about that. But I want to ask you a question. What did you do to Anayo that prompted him into maltreating you and your children like that?
See, actually, something happened, but I promised not to tell anybody about it because I don't want to cause problems for anyone. But now that you've asked me, I will tell you. But you have to promise me. You have to promise me you will not tell anybody about it.
I promise I won't.
Okay. It all started.
Mamedu, like I was saying, I and my brothers, Wapa and Anayo, we came to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. Nwokoye here is the one that want to marry your daughter. But we don't know what else to say, since we said the brother-in-law Ibedeme is not around. We don't know what to say. So what we have to do is, when he comes back, you tell him that we came, that on our for market day, we will come back. You know, we will come back to tell him our intention. So they said in Igbo land, so.
Hey, Che, thank you very much. You people are welcome. My brother-in-law Ibedeme is not around, so when he comes back, I will relay the message to him. I will send the message across.
So, I don't know if you have anything to say.
Nothing much to say, just that I can't wait for that Offor day to come so that I can take my wife home. Yeah,
for you to have woken on for market day, just some days to come. Makana mpekuke kunye na unu. Ori obosa ye kuputi osi ma osi sonansi esibune. Ya mabusa esiburo ni. For market day is very near. Amadu, when the Ibedeme comes back, give him this drink. When we come back on our market day, we'll do other things.
Hey, thank you.
We have to be on our way.
My regards to your wife.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Our wife, don't worry, very soon. We'll be, you know, now.
Okay, Sama.
this one you came to see me. I hope everything is okay. What of Nwokoye?
Oh, my brother, Nwokoye is fine. But that's not why I came. I came to see you so that we can discuss something very important.
Something important like what?
It's actually about us.
Us? As in... Munage?
Me and you.
What about us?
Let me explain it very well to you. Yeah? Hi. My problem started yesterday when I came here with my brother Nwokoye to ask for your hand in marriage. The moment I saw you, I lost control. Honestly, my mind has not been at rest since then. I'm telling you. Then I kept on asking in fact, I just concluded that I have been blind. I said to myself, Anayo, you have been blind all this while. If not, why didn't you see this beautiful lady, this village? Shima, you are very beautiful. Believe me. In fact, I'll tell you the truth. You are the finest girl in this village. Honestly. So, I need you to do me a favor. Please. A very small favor.
What favor?
You see my brother, Nwokoye. He has many women. Believe me, he changes girls like this, left, right, and center. Honestly. And you just end up being forgetting. Me, I don't have anyone. Honestly. I've been keeping myself till I find a good woman. And I have found you. Biko, marry me. Forget my brother, marry me. I will do anything you want to do.
Wait. Are you drunk or something? Because I don't understand what you're saying. Chelu, I should leave Nwokoye and marry you. Chelu, I thought both of you live in the same house. So, if you marry me, you probably take me back to that same house. Have you asked yourself how your brother would be looking at me? Or what he would think of me?
That's not the problem. I have it all worked out. I thought of it before. I can even find a small house just for me.
Let's go. Please, get out of here. Biko, brother Nayo, get out of here before I insult you. In fact, you are a devil. You don't even reason like a man. Just go away from here, please. I don't want to hear anything again. Just go. Go away from here. And let this be the last time you come here to say such nonsense. Biko, go. Naba. Go. Mama Dibe. Go, Biko. Here. Is he trying to test me or what? Are you sure it wasn't Nwokoye that sent him here to come and test me? This outside work that you're going, how long will you stay there?
Like I told you, the house is a 3-story building. The work will take like 2 weeks. By 2 weeks it's done.
2 weeks, Icha. Here. 2 weeks. 2 weeks is too long now.
My dear, 2 weeks is not that long. Before you know it, I'll be back.
It's too long, Biko. Just to paint, it's 2 weeks. How long would they use to build the whole house?
Don't worry, I'll soon be back. Just take good care of yourself for me. That is what I want. Anayo, Chuku. Let's go. I'm leaving. Anayo, I'm leaving. Please take good care of the house. As you can see, you're the only man at home now. I'll soon be back.
Safe journey, yeah? God will guide you.
My dear, come and see me. Please. Yeah, come and see me.
Smile. What is there to smile about?
Oh, that is
Let me make love to you.
Make what?
Just one. Last night between us. I beg you. I'm really very sorry. It won't happen again, I promise. Don't tell my brother.
It's again. What did you say?
Don't tell my brother.
I should not tell him. Can you give me one reason? One reason why I should not tell him.
You know he's my brother.
It's you. Oh, now you know he's your brother. But your brother left his wife under your care and you wanted to rape her. What kind of a human being are you, Guam? What kind of a human being are you?
You see, I'm sorry. That's why I apologize to you. I'm really very sorry. Okpala call you a pencil. I mean, look at me. In my normal senses, will I try to rape you? I call you a pencil. I'm really very sorry. Because it will not happen again, I promise. Okay, see. Just to show you the kind of person I am. You broke my head. But I'm not even complaining. I'm forgiving you completely.
Nwokoye, are you okay? Is just quite okay? Anyway, just wait for your brother to come back.
Hey,
yeah.
No, now.
You will see it.
It's your man. He hasn't got into this now, please.
In fact, Anna, you're leave me alone before I break the other side of your head now. Yekaku.
Brother, welcome.
Anayo, what happened to you? Who did this to you?
Brother, I had an accident.
Accident, quoi? Did you fall from a bike or something?
Don't mind your brother. He fought with a woman, and the woman broke his head.
Hey, Anayo, you fought with a woman at this your age? Hey, just take a look at what she has done to you.
See, you know women, always very inconsiderate. And it's a long story, but I'm fine. It's okay.
You're welcome, eh? Come. I sit by me. I prepared something. Hey! That is what happened. And I believe that he's doing all these things to me because of that incident.
There is no problem. Because I know very, very, very well that there is no smoke without fire. But why didn't you tell your husband when he was alive?
Very, very... He wasn't acting that way. I mean, when my husband was alive. It all started after his death, and especially after he married Agnes.
So how about the elders? Why didn't you tell them?
What use will that be? Besides, nobody will believe me. The only good thing the elders did was the sharing of those rooms, so that at least everybody will mind their apartments. But my greatest challenge right now is how to take care of myself and my children.
Why don't you think of setting up something for yourself, no matter how small?
Thinking about it, but it requires money. How do I raise money for it? How?
Don't worry. God will provide, okay? Don't worry. God will provide, okay?
Mommy's gonna come, okay? Go provide.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
God, why? Is this daughter a kind of punishment to me for being so wicked to my late brother's wife and children? Is it a payback from God? Please, can you rewind back the hands of the cloak so that I can make amends for my evil doings? God, why? Why me? Why?
Agoma hele fi metale bulu.